Hey, you with the face! Have you seen some of our reactions before and really enjoyed them? Are you also an artist? If so, and you've made fan art of me or both of us, please send it to ZMonster44 on DeviantArt. We love seeing the talent and various styles artists have, and by showing it in our reactions, hopefully more people will find and enjoy your work too. Now, I won't hold you any longer, so let's start the video!
Warning, the following video contains MLP related content. It also contains at least one or more of the following: cursing, violence, immature jokes, funny reactions, or verbal not safe for work content. If you do not wish to view anything that may contain any of these, please immediately go to your previous page. Otherwise, stick around and enjoy the show.
Hello everyone, Brony24 here, and Evergreen and I are back with Season 9. How do you really feel?
Yeet!
Oh, okay. Wait, hold on. You're yeeting. What are you yeeting?
My phone across the room.
I was hoping you were going to say cozy. Okay.
Oh. Is Cozy in this episode? If Cozy's in this episode, well, hell yeah.
I mean, does she have to be in the episode for you to want to yeet her? I don't think so. Though, who knows? She may make an appearance in here, but I kind of doubt it. But, because the episode, well, obviously it's episode 11, but it's called Student Counsel. So, chances are it's going to be related to the school. I'm going to probably guess that Starlight needs some staff to help her out. Because I believe she's in charge of the school now, technically. Right?
I thought that was only if Twilight became the queen, or princess of Equestria. She hasn't technically taken that role yet.
Okay, well maybe she's planning ahead for that then. Who knows?
I don't know. I don't remember all that. All I know is that that was one of the agreements when the first king came out, where the princesses were going to retire. They were going to make Twilight queen, or princess. I don't get that. Yeah.
Should be ruler.
Yes. And that was one of the things, when she was over there freaking out, she asked Starlight if she'd be able to run the school, and she became that. So I don't know if that's coming to Minster, not yet.
Yeah, I think maybe Starlight's just getting, like, something, like, planned ahead. Like, okay, if I'm gonna end up running this school, I'm gonna need some help. And if that's the case, I think I know at least 2 ponies who may end up being in this, if our theories is correct.
Who is that?
The 2 closest friends of Starlight.
Trixie and Discord?
Other one.
Thorax?
A pony.
Sunburst!
You suck. Okay, Sunburst, maybe, but that's not who I was thinking of.
You said her name!
I did, yes.
Maud?
Yes. I'm thinking that Trixie and Maud may show up in here, but this is only if my theory about this episode title is correct.
Sunburst? Sunburst is a better teacher than those 2, especially Trixie.
But they're her best friends, and Sunburst is probably still in the Crystal Empire because he was there for a while in order to keep track of. He was there in order to keep track of the baby to make sure her magic didn't go out of control.
I'm sorry, I would not trust Trixie with children. That's
why I'm afraid of it.
I feel like Maud would be the boring social studies teacher, just teaching about sedimentary rocks. Wait, no, that's science. And then Trixie will be the one trying to make explosions like Pinkie Pie, but isn't doing it in a safe manner and just making everything chaos. And just Starlight just over there like...
Just like shoving her own hoof into her own face, like, son of a gun, what have I done?
What did I do?
So, I think we've got our theory set for what this episode's going to entail, but I think we should go ahead and finally jump in and see if we're actually right. So, you ready?
Yeah.
Alright, let's go and get started. In 3, 2, 1, go!
I know how hard
well, there's one of them.
So I figured you could use a break. Trixie, this looks amazing, but my job doesn't really seem like work. Oh, speaking of...
What the heck? Oh. She's so, like, annoyed.
Sure, being counselor for the students at Twilight's School of Friendship is demanding, but... Oh, one sec.
What the flip? How does that thing go off? Like, when someone opens the door, she shows up?
Oh, right. Being able to use the experiences of my checkered past to help young students feels pretty great. Oh, yum! Thanks.
Of course, I feel nothing but admiration for the work you do, but it is a little all-consuming, and I miss spending time with you.
What are you talking about?
Aw.
We're spending time right now.
Blink, blink. There it is.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Look at that face. She's so peeved.
Sorry. I cast a spell on the door to my office, so this bracelet goes off whenever there's a knock. You'll notice
Hey, you're right.
Hey,
I've had
hey.
braids lately. Anyway, you were saying?
I totally respect my younger cousin's decisions to stay sea ponies, but they've never been on dry land. Preparing for a visit with them is almost as much work as the research assignment Head Starlight gave me on hazardous
Oh my
water
gosh, why is there so many?
How would you describe a shower to creatures who live in water? So far, I've got warm and steamy. Actually, steam has water in it.
Silverstream, there are a lot of students who want to see me today.
I just need a few shower adjectives that don't rely on the wet part.
Well, there's clean, relaxing,
Relaxing? I don't know. And that's
Comforting.
relaxing too. Warm and clean are okay. Wow, I have to give this some more thought.
Why is there such a huge line?
Well, I'm here to help. My door's always open.
Why did this many ponies need count?
For
Oh my
today,
god.
Of course.
Tricks and
Bro,
Oh
you're
my god, so sad!
Before sundown.
No, hug
See,
the pony.
Leave?
Oh my gosh, that was so sad.
Twilight and the others have already left to celebrate the spring solstice in Canterlot, and I have to help the students with any issues before they head home for the holiday.
Oh my gosh, she's still crying. Trixie!
Trixie, stop being a dick.
You ass? I'm gonna throw away all your. I'm gonna throw away all your crackers.
I will rip
The
off your
party
horn
mod
and
in
shove
my
it to the
pirate
fuck and give it to the whatever it's called. What's the
Sunburst
dog's
is
name in
coming to town.
Tartarus?
Cerberus?
You and
Yes, I will
promise
rip off
to
her
make
horn, take her
the
magic,
cake.
give it to Cerberus. Fuck off!
How could I possibly forget about that?
Okay, they're back to making the silly faces. Is this guy? Let him in! Come
Aw,
on!
He's crying!
Dude, he might be trying to go over like a breakup or something. You don't know.
No pony is saying your job
may
isn't
actually
important,
need help.
But plans you make with your friends are important too.
That pony walking by is
I
just like,
know,
what the
I'm
fuck is
sorry.
going on there?
I shouldn't have forgotten.
knows?
Obviously, I need to be available to my students, but that doesn't mean I can't help with all the things we have to do.
Good.
Okay, real talk
Great.
though. School's not open 24/7.
So,
Like, you can hang
what
out when the
are
school's not
all the
open
things we
for the
have to
day.
do?
It's not that
Claude
complicated.
needs streamers for the decorations. Sunburst wants us to pick up a genuine pre-equestrian
Bink,
spring
bink.
solstice
Sunburst!
chafing dish from the
Did
antique
she say
shop.
something?
Of course he does.
Mudbriar wants a bouquet of flowering sticks, whatever that means.
I wanna see
thought we were
Sunburst
both
again.
looking
I
forward
like
to Mrs. Cake
Sunburst.
teaching us the secret recipe to her
We'll
famous
see.
spring solstice cake.
Oh, I totally am.
What are these faces?
But we
Mean
could just
faces.
buy a cake
That's
for
what
her.
the season's doing again. Look!
We
Stop
could.
doing it.
But then we'd miss out on baking together. Plus, the time I spent flattering and convincing and begging her to share the recipe would be for nothing. And we promised to make a cake, not buy a cake. And the great and powerful Trixie keeps her promises!
Oh, really?
Why don't we just split up these jobs?
Say it, don't
I'll
spray
get
it.
the streamers and
Right?
the chafing dish. You get started on those sticks, and I'll be right back.
She's literally going to snap.
You know, why don't I just hang on to this? Wouldn't want to forget the things I just said I'd take care of, because I am totally gonna take care of them.
Why don't you put a sign on your door saying that you're out?
Could it be Plum Blossom? I have no idea.
Oh!
Oops. Sorry, Rose, but I need a bouquet of flowering sticks stat.
I thought I was getting the flowering sticks. I'm still not exactly sure what they are. No one is.
Right, got it. You get the sticks, I'll get the streamers. Right after I take care of what I'm sure is an even smaller student problem than the last one.
Put a sign on your door saying out to lunch. Holy girl. That's actually really cute.
I think
I don't know why that was so cute.
Silver Stream!
I can't figure out how to
Again!
describe a towel.
I'm gonna shake that little silver streamer. He's like, oh. Okay.
Older. I understand the school can be a bit drafty, but that doesn't mean you can breathe fire anywhere you want.
Rip.
Oh,
She's
Twilight's
smiling.
gonna be
Built
mad.
of Sunburst genuine
She
tribute
smirked.
frustrating Equinox chafing dish. That was my job. I think. Wait. Was it?
How complicated is it to say out to lunch?
Alice, it's perfectly normal for a changeling to struggle with identity issues, but...
Counselor Starlight! When you're done, I need some synonyms for the word dry.
She can't help you with your
Just
homework.
help
Piss
explaining
off.
the concept.
She's a counselor, not your freaking
Wait,
cheat
Mrs.
sheet.
Cake,
Hi.
You can't close. Trixie and I need to learn the recipe for your Equinox cake.
Oh, it's fine, dear. Trixie was already here. I told her everything she needs to know.
What? No! Oh, the great and powerful Trixie might keep her promises, but the busy and distracted Starlight sure doesn't.
Aw.
I promised to help her today, and I haven't done a single thing.
Starlight sounds
Oh,
like
that does
you
sound
need a
hard,
counselor.
dear. And I'm not quite sure
Or
how to
break.
tell you this, but your hope is glowing.
Of course it is.
Silver Stream again. Jesus. That's actually scary.
What are you doing here?
It's the one place I knew I could find you.
I am so sorry about today. I'm just so
Busy, I know. Obviously, your students are more important than your friends.
That's not.
Okay, well, real talk, it's her job, too.
Do you have a minute?
No, it's night!
Actually,
Silverstream, go to
Silverstream,
bed!
I don't. Besides, I need to lock up the school for the holiday, and it's time you caught the train home. I'm sure a smart and capable student like you can figure out the solution to any problem over the break. But for now, the counselor's office is closed.
Good.
Aww.
I'm not gonna feel bad because she doesn't need to know all that stuff from a guidance counselor. She could ask Twilight. Why don't you ask her?
Silverst!
Ow.
Is this
sorry.
cake supposed to be so sharp?
I'm sorry! I'm sorry!
I mean,
It's
it
okay.
looks really interesting. Technically,
A little.
it's not symmetrical.
Oh, this
or
a-hole again. I
aesthetically
hate this guy.
Stick in the mud.
It's not the best cake, but we made it together, and that's what counts.
I'm glad you brought it. And everything else.
Oh my gosh.
I'm very excited. This is going to be the most perfect party
Where's Pinkie Pie, though?
ever.
And
Pinkie
with
Pie,
all of your
like,
students
knows where
home
every
for the
party is.
holiday, I won't have to worry about
Right?
being summoned to your office in the middle of it.
Nothing is gonna take me away from this party.
I'm sure about that.
Hello, Starlight? Starlight?
What the flip? How did you find them?
Sorry, this is a private
Get out.
tavern.
Is Starlight here? I was told she'd be here.
What's wrong?
I'm Terramar, Silverstream's brother. I've been looking all over for you. Silverstream is missing.
Freaking Trixie doesn't even care.
I don't understand. Silverstream didn't come home?
I was supposed to meet her at the Mount Eris train station, but she never showed up.
It's a long way between Ponyville and Mount Eris. She could be anywhere.
Our parents are leading teams of hippogriffs and sea ponies, searching the land and sea between here and our home. They sent me to check the school.
But the school's closed. All the students are gone.
Are you sure? I know she had a big project due for Twilight. Do you think she might have stayed to finish it?
She never told me about a project.
Well, to be fair, you closed your office the last time she came by.
Really?
Well, whose fault's that?
What kind of counselor turns away a student with a problem?
Hey, asshole.
The kind with too much on her plate. Starlight has always gone out of her way for her students. And I mean always.
Except apparently when it matters. This is all
No.
my fault.
You can't
You
be
all go
expected to
back
be there
your class.
24/7.
Terramar and I will check the school. We'll find your sister.
I should have known it couldn't last.
Oof.
Party perfection is more of a Pinky thing.
Oof.
I wasn't going to say anything, but these flowers are just glued on, so technically, it wasn't perfect already.
Trixie
You
is
are
going to
the
kill you.
jackass.
Probably not important.
If you didn't say that, Trixie would have
Check the
murdered him.
grounds and I'll look inside. Silverstream?
I'm not going to feel bad for starting her office. I'm not.
I am.
I'm not, because she made the smart decision. She can't be there 24/7. That's impossible.
Any creature?
Also, there's a school holiday. They have to close it.
She's not down here.
I don't see her anywhere.
Did you check her room?
The light's on.
Well, she's not here.
No, she isn't. But look at this.
A cockatrice?
Could that be what her project was on?
Oh, I hope not.
You don't think she went into the Everfree Forest to find a cockatrice by herself,
Get
do you?
Fluttershy!
No, but I'm going to find out.
Boy. Bruh. Strike!
Oh, what are you all doing here?
We came to help.
We couldn't let you handle this alone.
Technically, she wasn't alone. But
Will
we
you
wanted to
stop
help
being
anyway.
so serious?
I'm glad even Maud looked at him like, bruh.
But the students are my responsibility. I'm the one who didn't do my job when it actually mattered.
Can't be there the whole time.
I might share a bit of the blame for pressuring you into leaving work early.
Yes and no.
But I don't want to ruin your party.
We can still have a party. A search party.
Can we talk about all this later? Silverstream might be in the Everfree Forest alone.
We think she went in to do research on cockatrices.
What? The gaze of the cockatrice is known to petrify any who dare to cross its path.
Other than
And
Fluttershy.
the reptilian birds are elusive and solitary. Where would we even start?
I have a lot of experience telling ponies that I have experience with the dangerous creatures of Everfree.
In other words, you lied about it.
Follow me.
Watch, the one time when she says she can do that after she does it multiple times, she can't do it this time. I can't find a single one.
Yeah, she was like, I have told tales about me fighting trees in Everfree Forest, so I knew where to go to the scene of my lies.
Great and directionally astute Trixie says we go left.
Everybody go right. Damn it.
This way.
You're literally winging it. I know it. The hell? I hope they're literally just doing a circle around them. My head's in my hand. Ew! You're at the start! Trixie, I hate you!
Weren't we just
Yes!
Trixie, do you have any idea how to find a cockatrice?
You have a
Usually,
flyer.
When there's a dangerous creature
Fly
in
in
the
the air
forest
and
I
search
don't
in the
want to
sky.
meet, this is how I meet them.
We might need a more concrete plan.
Suit yourself.
According to Silverstream's research, the cockatrice prefers rocky terrain and ample shade.
Maud.
Rocks and shade. I can't imagine where we'll find that in a forest.
Maud.
Actually, rocks aren't the most hospitable environment for shade trees.
Technically, pine trees like Pinus cembra or Pinus sylvestris can grow from narrow crevasses or cracks in a rocky rhizosphere.
You complete me.
There's some
Bruh.
cockatrice over there.
Just get rid of the word technically all the time on there and you wouldn't be that bad.
Oh god.
That's a lot of them.
I thought you said they were solitary.
They are. This must be some kind of migration.
At least there's no sign of Silverstream. I can't imagine getting caught in the middle of that flock.
It's just lucky we're all over here and they're all over there.
About that.
Technically,
Don't even say it.
Don't look at them. Their gaze can turn you to stone.
So what do we do?
I mean, look anywhere but at their eyes. You can look at the ground at least.
Look at their hooves. Or their claws or talons or
Well, if they're flying, that's gonna be harder.
ow! Son.
His horn bent. Did you see that? Jesus!
It's me! Starlight! I'm so sorry.
You almost took her head off.
Oh my god!
Hang on.
That was awesome. He was like, fuck
Can't
that!
leave. Silverstream might still be in the forest. Stay here. I'll get the others.
Be careful!
She proofed that.
The clucking is coming from everywhere.
Okay, real talk though. If they can't turn you to stone, what can they do to you?
Trixie fears no cluck.
Good timing.
Come on.
Beat me up, Scotty.
They're Gone.
How much magic do you have left? You've been teleporting all episode.
Fucking freak the fuck out of Sunburst.
Ow.
We've got to get out of here.
She's just sitting there so calmly.
Well,
Mudbrier's been turned to
stone.
I didn't think I could love him anymore.
That's disturbing.
We've got to get out of here.
But we
That's
haven't
actually
He's
disturbing.
Now he's a stone, and she's like, I love him.
Yeah, that's...
I love him even more because he's a stone.
It's disturbing. Oh, hi, Mark. Wait, you're looking at... What the heck is that?
The tree of friendship.
Is that what that is?
Yes, it was crystal glowing.
I couldn't tell what it was. Oh, okay, yeah, it is.
Pay more attention, babe.
Excuse you.
Let's hope Silverstream found a
You
good
know,
place to
there's
hide.
holes
There
in the
could be
wall.
hundreds
They
more
can
pocket
fly
traces
over
on
it.
the way. If this really is a
Apparently they're
migration,
too
it'll
dumb
take
to
a
do it,
full lunar
though.
cycle to complete.
Oh, I have to get word back to our parents that Silverstream could be surrounded by those terrifying birds.
And as handsome as Mudbriar is now, we should probably catch one of them to turn him back to normal.
Maud.
This is all my fault. I'm never taking time
Get
off for my
Fluttershy!
again.
That seems a little extreme.
Really? If I hadn't galloped off to a holiday celebration, Silverstream would be safe with her family, and you'd all be enjoying Maud's party.
That's not entirely true, though.
Instead, my student is missing, we're surrounded by a flock of petrifying chicken snakes, and Maud's boyfriend was turned into a hunk
I'm gonna be honest, though, I still blame this on Silverstream. She didn't have to go to the Everfree Forest.
And to top it off,
Yeah,
we
she has a
have
report, but she
no
didn't have to go
idea
there
if
alone.
Silverstream even came to Everfree at all. But I have no idea where else to look.
Has that always been there?
What? Oh, that's the student's treehouse. Apparently it grew from the Tree of Harmony and...
Yeah, she's probably in there, dude.
Of course! That should have been the first place we looked!
Yeah, it's their safe haven.
Dragging her in.
Silverstream,
She tamed
look
it.
out! Counselor Starlight, no! Wait!
Aw, he made friends.
This is Edith. She's helping me with my project.
Edith?
I don't understand.
After you encouraged me to solve my own problem, I decided to get my project done before I left. That way I could really focus on my family during my visit.
She's got a pet
The school's closed,
cockatrice.
so I came here.
Why didn't you tell anyone? Mom and Dad are worried sick.
Oh no, I'm so sorry. Once Edith volunteered to help, I guess I lost track of time. Cockatrices are really friendly if you know how to interact with them.
I can't believe you figured out how to trigger her nesting response.
They are really fascinating creatures. Did you know that they migrate to the Everfree Forest once a year? Can you imagine what would happen if you stumbled on a whole flock of these?
I have a few ideas.
I'm sorry you got turned to stone looking for me, but I'm glad Edith was able to turn you back.
How do you tell the difference?
I have mixed feelings about it.
Technically, I will
Because this
always
one
be a
talks.
stick pony, but the experience has given me an even deeper appreciation for the density and permanence of rock.
Swoon.
Oh my god.
But I wanted to
Those
thank you
two
for everything
are
you did
just...
to help find her.
I just wish I hadn't abandoned her in the first place.
Starlight, you didn't abandon her.
I might as well have. And even though it turned out all right, things could have been a lot worse.
You can't be expected to supervise your students every second of
See?
every day.
I'm not so sure.
I like that you're always available, but it kind of makes it okay to come to you with stuff that maybe isn't super important.
Also, see?
Of course, being a school counselor is a big responsibility, but always being at work isn't fair to any pony, especially me.
Selfish.
Do you think if I had set times to see me, it might help you decide what you really need to talk about?
To be honest, you really weren't very helpful with the other stuff anyway.
Oof.
Yeah, wait, what?
Happy spring, so fantastic, every pony. Who wants a piece of Mrs. Cake's famous
petrified dessert?
You had me at petrified.
Of course she did. Of course she did.
It's a rock. I want to eat rocks.
Ugh. Maud is a pony I will never fully understand. I will never be able to understand her.
Just like Lynx is the lemon queen, Maud is the rock queen.
I have a terrible pun.
What?
Maud is a Rockweiler.
What?
Instead of a Rottweiler dog, she's a Rockweiler pony.
Babe.
Hi.
Babe.
I told you it was bad. I told you it was bad. I warned you. I warned you ahead of time, and you still asked for it.
It can't be any worse than what's his name? What's Maud's boyfriend's name?
Pain in my ass.
I don't remember what it is, but is it worse than Stick in the Mud?
That might actually be his name.
Is that his name? Stick in the Mud?
I actually think it is. I don't.
I mean, let's.
No. It's Mudbriar. That's what it was.
Oh well, his name should be Stick in the Mud. I mean, that's literally what his key mark is Stick in the Mud. Hey! Oh no! I just sounded so bad.
Oh goodness. Well, Stick in Mud is his cutie mark.
No! Mud is close to Maud! Stick in the mud!
People in the comments, which one was worse, mine or hers?
No, that was so bad. Stick in the mud.
Oh gosh, it's sad. What's sad is that even though I may make the occasional pun, I never made that comparison between that.
What, mud and mud?
Yes, with like what you said, I never made that comparison before.
I never either. I just thought of it. I was like, wait, mud rhymes with mod. Oh god. Final would be so proud.
I'm certain he is. If he's watching this right now, he's probably like smiling with like the freaking like he probably has like the Grinch's smile on.
I am laughing so hard, my fucking abs are hurting.
He's probably smiling like the Grinch, just like, yes, I taught you well. I taught you well.
Yes, young Skywalker, I have taught you very well. Yes.
Skywalker. I don't think I didn't hear
I
that.
didn't say Skywalker. I said Skywalker.
I think you had an extra W in there.
No, I didn't.
I don't know, but okay. So they didn't need to get Fluttershy to deal with this problem, which is good. They didn't have to go and bother her, and it looks like now Silverstream has her own cockatrice friend. I think she said his name was Edith or something like that.
Yep, Edith.
Weird. What's funny is all the cockatrices that we saw in there look basically the exact same, except for the one that she had, which looked completely different.
It looked more like a bat or a vampire.
Right? But in general, what were your thoughts on this? For the episode?
I don't know. Nothing we said was going to happen. None of the others became like teachers.
No, it didn't. We were wrong on that front, but we were right about some of the characters being a part of it.
I'm so sorry for the ear rape, though.
It was okay. Yeah, you were just like super giddy about it.
I was so happy. That's part of the only reason why I liked this episode was the fact that I got to see Sunburst. Out of not the main six, but their friendship, Sunburst is my favorite character from them.
I don't hate this episode, but I can't say I like it because the way they were shifting like the lesson for the episode across it kept bouncing back and forth on like whose blame it was. And for a while, like Starlight kept attacking herself for it, and that's I didn't like that. like, I get why she started to blame herself, but I was afraid that the lesson was going to end up being that Starlight needed to stay there the whole time, because that's just asinine. That's not something that people do. You can't stay there 24/7.
Right.
But I don't know. I feel like this one was still better than last week's.
Mm-hmm.
But it certainly didn't wow me like some of the other ones. There were still some funny moments in this, especially with all like the faces that like Trixie and stuff made.
Meme faces!
Yeah, basically.
I think by far the best meme face I have seen Hasbro do was the pudding face.
That one's pretty good. Like several seasons ago, back when Starlight was still evil and everything, and she like yelled the quiet, you could see like the veins out of her neck. That one was pretty good too.
I'll have to look that up.
I'll show it to you later. But yeah, just the faces was basically like the highlight of this episode, but there wasn't enough to carry this into what I would consider to be a great episode. It was just middle of the road, maybe slightly just a hair above middle, but that's about the best I can really put it.
Right.
Because like
I feel like this one was bounced back and forth a lot like last week's, a little bit.
Yeah, but I felt like last week's was more towards us on the lower end rather than this one where it goes a little to the low, slightly up, and then just kind of flatlines again.
Right.
So it's we don't hate the episode, but it's just it doesn't hold up compared to the average that season 9 so far performed for us.
Here, I'm gonna try to explain it. Pretty much for us, we're more for like getting to the point, staying in line with what the thing is supposed to be, and all in all, just having good little laughs here and there. These last 3 have been very jumping. They're here, then they're there, then they're here, then they're there, and then they go to explain the plot a little bit, then they go back, like take 2 steps back, and then they go back again, and they're like, oh, so this was the conclusion of the episode, and this is why this is this. I get confused with these a lot. I probably didn't explain that really well, did I? Don't make fun of me. My mind is so broken today.
Okay, well, first, you can't say the last 3 episodes. It's only been the last 2. Because
I can't remember the episode that was before that one, then.
The third one, in that case, would have been the Spike and Smolder episode, in which you called everything. With Smolder's brother.
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry, my mind derped.
That's fine.
I have been up all day taking care of yard work. I'm not tired, I have to work tomorrow. Yeah. Anyways, all together, again, not one of my favorites. But I am happy I got to see Sunburst again.
Yeah, as everybody knows, I'm sure their ears are probably ringing a little. I'm just kidding. I'm going to make sure to lower that down a little bit for you guys. If I don't ever, someone may legit have a heart attack.
I said sorry multiple times.
It's like, loud noises!
Sunburst! Fangirl scream!
But honestly, I want to say more about it, but that's really all we can really say about the episode. Just kind of meh all around, but still slightly better than last week's. But I think we've got 1 or 2 more before the hiatus for the season, so fingers crossed that they at least give us a really good one to start the break with.
Right.
But for now, that's probably about it. So until episode 12 comes around, this is Brony 24
and Evergreen Feather Song
saying, see you guys later.
Bye-bye.